Can I get a yeehaw, folks? Because y'all have been quite amazing, and it's probably even more of y'all than y'all watching here on YouTube, because Library now is officially bigger than YouTube, at least with my channel. And in terms of percentage growth, Library is astronomically bigger, and that's quite amazing. And this isn't even really the point of the video. The point of this video is that, well, this video is in 4K resolution. I've jumped boldly into 2017 now. And another jump into 2017 is that I'm going to get GT Sport again because the copy broke. I very much thank y'all again, as I said before, because between all of the tips from y'all actually tipping your own money or viewing my videos and then Library giving me money, from Library I've made roughly $120 of the current exchange rate, which is actually still gradually going up, so it could end up being more as time goes by. So yes, with $120, no matter how bad GT Sport still is, the penalty system still seems to be as bad as ever. Well, y'all pretty much paid me to get it, and I very much thank y'all for that. So, yeah, I'll be back on GT Sport. Not now, but within, I'll say, a week and a half to 2 weeks, so be back. And another thing as well is this video is in 4K. Another thing that will happen within a week and a half or so is, well, you know what my channel's famous for? Yeah, I know, kind of inconsistent uploads. Other than that, yeah, I know, bragging about Oprah. Other than that, the shaky camera work. Yeah, that. Well, that's going to be going away too, because with the money that y'all essentially gave me, I'm going to buy a tripod for the phone. It's only $30 or so. So that plus GT Sport is only about $50 or so. And I have a whole heck of a heap of money left from that. My phone can do 4K videos, though only 10 minutes of video at a time. So that's something to think about in general. Is the videos can't be over 10 minutes, and I mean it's 10 minutes total. So if I do 2 videos at a recording session at once, they have to be 5 minutes apiece on average. So that's something to think about. But for now, this video's in 4K. I'm not going to say they're all going to be in 4K because, I mean, just y'all know my channel. Usually I'll do videos longer than 10 minutes. But yes, folks, possible 4K videos depending on the length of the videos, but guaranteed GT Sport at some point fairly soon. And a tripod to make the camera more steady. And also just straight up great success on Library thanks to y'all. This doesn't mean I'm going away from YouTube or anything like that. I know a lot of people who join Library do it because they're tired of YouTube and all that. And I ain't gonna deny I don't like YouTube. Library is just simply better than YouTube. A lot of their platforms aren't as fast running yet as YouTube, but they're getting there. They have improved with speed and such. But the overall rules and such on Library are way better than what's on YouTube. Library still isn't perfect, but YouTube is about as far from perfect as it should have ever gotten. Library is good. YouTube is steadily getting worse. So, yeah, I mean, by default, I'll stay on YouTube because there's still billions of people using it. But more and more people using Library means the more and more focus I'm going to put on Library. Library, I think, is going to release a system soon, from what it sounds like, in which you can put your Library video on Library first, and then convert it to YouTube automatically. Before I put the video on YouTube first, and then it converts to Library. If I can get it to where I can put it on Library first, I'm going to do that. Because one, it sounds like they're going to give rewards for doing that, which means more money that I can use directly to put back on my channel, thus y'all can benefit from it. And two, just, I mean, as y'all can see here, I am now 1 follower / subscriber, depending on the platform. Follower for Library, subscriber for YouTube. Bigger on Library than I am on YouTube, and I've only been on Library for about 9 months. Which that right there to me is quite amazing. And LBRY, a platform that literally has like 1/1000th of the user base of YouTube, it might even be even smaller than that. I've already equaled my user base count. I'll say that because it's different terms for different systems. So user base count for LBRY that have been on for 9 months, that where I've been on YouTube for now going on 5 years this July. I'm not saying anything negative towards y'all who are still on YouTube, but honestly, I think a lot of this comes from the negatives of the coronavirus and such. There's more people have time to be at home watching stuff, and with LBRY being really fast growing, both from people being able to watch more stuff and it being a newer platform, with LBRY TV coming out recently and all that, I don't think this rate will be able to continue without changes. And well, here are the changes. I'm essentially investing in doing these changes. Y'all been wanting me to get a tripod for almost 5 years now, so there's that. College is ended, whatever, kind of, sort of, only a few days left, and those days are kind of iffy depending on final exam release and all that. And then beyond that, I truly and really don't know, from coronavirus and from see if I get a job or whatever, or I might go to graduate school. I'll see on that. I'm not putting that out of the question, but I'm not as of now, I'm not guaranteeing anything in my personal life for now, and I don't necessarily mean that as a negative, because I think worst case scenario is it just takes a few months to find a real job for all this. And, well, I mean, I'm a citizen, I can get the benefits and stuff, but all that's not necessarily important to my YouTube channel. Overall, the most important thing is the continuation of stay safe and all that. And that the amount of videos is still going to be fairly random. This doesn't mean I really have much more time to record, but the quality of the recordings will hopefully be able to go up, and just overall entertainment value of it's going to be GT Sport. When will all this start? Honestly, I don't really have much content to put over the next week and a half, depending on when all this happens. I might get GT Sport before I actually get the tripod in the mail. I'll see how that goes. I'm not sure on that, really. But nonetheless, I would say a video to some capacity, whether it's me talking or just off of the share play, would be within the next 2 weeks. But hopefully beyond the next 2 weeks, I can do videos more frequently. The videos I'm actually special dating or whatever is going to be random. It could be none for a while. It could be one. It could be one every day for a bit. I don't really know. But for now, just keep waiting. But for later, hopefully at some point the waiting will be done sooner than later. And that's most certainly worth a yeehaw. But more than anything, y'all continuing supporting me through all this and on the new platform is most certainly, definitely, to even $100 worth, even more than that now, depending on the exchange rate, worth a yeehaw. And because y'all are donating money on all that, I might do some type of giveaway type thing, not necessarily real money, but with like recording videos that y'all want to see, doing YouTube showcases and all that. So maybe it can be a yeehaw on y'all's end too. I'll look into that, see how much time I have to do all that and such. But for now, just wait till sooner than later for GT Sport and higher quality videos. Yeehaw.